Good day. My name is Annette and I'm a product manager at Zerpass Software. In this video, we will be performing a complete purchase cycle in ERPNext and checking out various features it has to offer. This standard workflow of purchase module in ERPNext is request for quotation, capture supplier quotation, and place purchase order. As you can see, here we have a complete process flow of purchase management in ERPNext, where the purchase user or a manager can create a request for quotation. Through the request for quotation or supplier quotation can be captured. Then based on comparison, user can draft a purchase order, which will be approved by project manager, and mailed to the supplier. Let us now perform the same in ERPNext. As a project manager, to create an RFQ, I will select Request for Quotation in Buying Template. Create a new RFQ. Enter date, add one or multiple suppliers. Similarly add item, quantity, and warehouse. Make sure to write a message for a supplier, and select Terms and Condition template, and submit the form. This will create a Send Supplier Email button, which we could use to send direct mail to our selected suppliers individually. Within the mail, supplier can click on the same link to feed the prices and submit the quotation with his message. A draft supplier quotation will be automatically created in the same RFQ. However, if supplier sends a different mail, or give a quotation on call, purchase user or a manager can enter the supplier quotation by selecting the supplier quotation button, and entering the price against the item, and the item table. In case purchase user wants to view all suppliers submitted quotation for a particular RFQ, user can select a particular RFQ, and view the supplier submitted quotation in the dashboard. Create a purchase order. As a purchase user, I can create a purchase order by selecting a convenient supplier quotation in RFQ, based on grand price comparison. And then using Create button, select the purchase order, which will automatically fetch all the details from my sales quotation to purchase order. Once we verify all the details, we can save the form, which will draft the purchase order to purchase manager for review. And finally, the purchase manager can accept or reject the purchase order, and mail the same by clicking on Menu on the top, and selecting Email option. Coming back to the process flow diagram, we can see on receiving the item from supplier, the stock manager could create an item receipt. Further, based on whether the item needs a quality inspection or not. As per mentioned in our item master, the same receipt note will be assigned to quality department for inspection, and once the receipt note is submitted, it will automatically update our inventory. Let us now create a purchase receipt. As a stock manager, I can view all my pending purchase order in my notification menu. By selecting the appropriate purchase order, and using the Create button to select receipt, I can create a purchase receipt. Or, as the stock manager, I can select Stock Template, go to Purchase Receipt, Create New, using the Get Item button, fetch the appropriate purchase order. In the purchase receipt, user can manually enter the serial number for the item, in the item child table, and save the form. In case the quality inspection is required, user can assign the same receipt note to the quality department. coming back to the process flow. On the other hand, once a purchase receipt is created, account user can create the purchase invoice first, and through the same purchase invoice make a payment entry during payment. Now as an account user, I can view the purchase receipt in my notification menu. Selecting the purchase receipt, and using the Create button, select Purchase Invoice to create the new purchase invoice. Making sure the value is correct, and then submitting the form. Similarly, through the same purchase invoice, I can use the Create button to select Payment Entry, which will create a new payment entry. Select the mode of payment. Enter the paid amount in the payment reference table, and submit the form. With this, our payment invoice status will be paid. This completes the complete purchase cycle in ERPNext. And there you have it, ERPNext Purchase Management. If you would like more information about this product, please visit us at ERPNextSoftware.com. We will be happy to hear from you. Have a nice day.